What's up YouTube? It's pokedawg. Thanks so much for joining today. I've got a little bit of a different one. We're not going to open any packs, but what I wanted to do is just share with you a little bit about my experience right now in terms of the market, and specifically maybe the CGC graded card market. As you guys know, we're a channel where we like to focus on pack opening, having a good time, and for that reason we don't do a lot about we don't do a lot about like investment or what things are worth. And that's for a few reasons. Like, I'd say really just, maybe we can do a video about my channel philosophy, maybe when we get a little bit bigger. But for three reasons why we don't really talk about money too much here is, number one, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. It is yours. You can spend it however you see fit. And I'm just, some, weirdo on YouTube talking about Pokemon cards, so I'm not really qualified to give you advice. So that would be the first reason. The second reason is I want this to be a fun place. It doesn't need to be about money. A lot of this stuff is just for fun. I know Pokemon cards obviously cost money. It's really cool when you get good grades. It's cool when you have a card that's worth some money. I think it's really nice. Markets do go up and down, so what something's worth today might not be what it's worth tomorrow. So if I'm sitting here telling you guys, hey, this is a $500 card, or this is a $700 card, I'm really just talking about what it might be worth in that very moment. And, I don't want you to sit there and say, oh my gosh, this card's $200 now, I'm going to go buy it because Keith said it was a $500 card. So I don't like to deal with that. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm some kind of, guru or whatever. Because I'm not. I'm totally a normal guy. But the other thing is just to be like authentic. So one of the things I really value is authenticity, and having an authentic entertainment avenue, right? So I feel like a lot of what you find on the internet is not authentic, right? So we're gonna sit around here and talk about how great we are, or you can kind of fill in the blank, but what I want this place to be is fun, and I want this to feel like a real place, something that doesn't feel like too far away. We don't want to open things that I don't know. This channel's gonna be kind of, I want people to feel like they might see something on my channel that they can go and then do. Anyway, with that being said, so with all of that said, I do have some graded cards I wanted to show you today. I did go ahead and scoop them up, which is really cool, and I did want to show you them. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do have some really cool, maybe some tidbits that you might find interesting. At least for myself, what I found is, so I'm really big into getting, like, I don't know, I really want to complete different sets and do different things with my money and my resources. I just think it's really fun to sort of work on a set, maybe complete it over time. And so what I have here today, I've bought, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So I have 5 cards I'm going to show you today. They're really neat, all very nostalgic. But what I will say is, I want to tell you, so when it comes to the graded card market right now, what you're seeing is a little bit of a dip in the vintage card market. And so for people like me who want these cards, maybe not for investment purposes, it's a great time to go out there and scoop some of these up because they're a little bit lower on the price. And so what we have here, I have 5 cards. I'm not gonna tell you what I paid for them because I just don't think it's worth, maybe go on eBay, look at like ending soonest, and then just follow some bids, and you're gonna see that some of the prices where these bids finish, or where these auctions finish, is lower than it normally is. So anyway, I just wanted to show you these because I think they're really cool. They're for my personal collection. I don't know, really neat. So I'll kind of start it off here. So we got a 9.5 Ditto. This is really just such a nostalgic, card here. This is Fossil. You can see my bag's a little bit dusty, but you can see the card has like some, pretty cool like patterns on it. You got your 9.5, 9.5, 9.5. So one thing I really want to do, I want to complete a lot of these WotC era sets in Japanese. I know it's not Wizards of the Coast producing these, but WotC, so these are Game Freak cards obviously, but WotC era sets in Japanese I want to complete. Anything 9 and above is kind of what I look for, depending, sometimes there's weird anomalies, like if you get into Neo series and stuff gets really crazy expensive, like Neo Destiny, or you know, some of the E-series cards like 8s, 7s, you know, they still carry a lot of weight. But this is really cool. So this is a Ditto here, 9.5. And like I said, I'd just be, you know, I just encourage you, if you do have some leftover money, or, you know, you have some interest, you know, in maybe getting to the graded card market, this might not be a bad time to do it. You know, opening packs, the difference between opening packs and getting some really cool cards is probably never been, for the past maybe year, I don't feel like it's been as close, right? So you can either open packs and enjoy that, or you can buy graded cards. So I think they're pretty close in, yeah, we'll save that one for last because I think it's really cool. So this is the next one here. This is just a 9 Pidgeot. So the 1 grade, I'll just use this to say. So the 1 grade, you know, 8.5 on the side there. You've got your corners, 9.5, and surface and centering is really good. This card has notorious for print lines, so I figured I'd see some print lines, but I don't really see any in here. It's pretty cool. So that's another one there. And let me get a little drink of some coffee. Again, guys, so thanks so much for being here today. I know this is just mostly a creative outlet for me. I'm really stoked that you guys are coming on this journey. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the comment button. Let me know what you guys might want to open. You know, there might be something that you've been wanting to see open. Maybe you haven't had the means to do it, so let me know. But this is really cool. I like this Haunter card because it just reminds me of like the anime, you know, the cartoon show. Haunter played like a pretty big role in the beginning, and as did Gengar actually. So they're kind of unique in that sense. But 9.5s all the way across the board, which is like, I don't know, for me, I have a little bit of like OCD about stuff. I like love that 9.5 all the way across the board, that Haunter card. And this one was pretty reasonably priced, so that might be one to take a look at and see if you can find. I think it grades a little easier just because of that dark background. Whereas like the Pidgeot, for example, like Pidgeot just is a difficult one to grade. Here's another one. So this is super nostalgic for me. Just reminds me of like the Safari Zone in Red and Blue. But you've got 9.5s all the way across the top. Just a beautiful card. Love the artwork. I love that. You can see my reflection in there, but really beautiful card. I like the little orb pattern. So really cool. And then again, 9.5s all the way across the top, which I love. So that's really cool. And the next one, and the last one we'll look at is, let's see, this is my most recent one, and the one that I'm probably most proud of. This is a Dragonite, Dark Dragonite. Now this one has a lighter background, and it oftentimes will have print lines running through it. I think there's one right there I can kind of see running left to right. Kind of hard to see with the bag. I don't know. Maybe that was just my eyes doing something. No super noticeable print lines. This one might be... I might be interested in sending this one to PSA to see if this would receive a 10. The centering's not perfect. There's a little nick at the top, but like other than that, I mean, this card is in really good shape. And again, it doesn't have subgrade, so it's, you know, it's anyone's guess what they knocked it down for. The centering's really good. I didn't see any like print lines or anything. That's a huge card. Guys, really cheap. I mean, really cheap in comparison to what I feel this card is worth. Really cheap. So check that out. You know, go on eBay, see what you guys can find. You know, obviously I didn't want this to be like, you know, Keith says to do this or whatever, you know, so I'm gonna go do it. But I just wanted to share with you what my thoughts were. I think it's really cool when you can scoop up cards, maybe that you hadn't been able to get in the past. You know, especially in 2020 where the prices were insane. You know, buying graded cards was really difficult. I feel like now you can finally do a little bit of that, and it's really fun. So anyway, glad you guys made it out today. You know, if you made it to this point in the video, I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And you know, remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.